Hi everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood yoga teacher. Today's practice is a vinyasa flow for a happy mood. So currently we're going through a global pandemic. COVID-19 is doing the most. It's wreaking havoc everywhere across the globe, and happiness is in short supply. Everyone is going through the most. Most countries are currently on lockdown right now, and as you know, lack of social interaction can actually really dampen your mood. So this practice is intended to yank you out of that space and just inject a little bit of happiness in your life. Let's get started. So we're going to start in thunderbolt position. You are going to, essentially where you start is you're going to start standing on your knees, and then you're going to gently bring your back to sit on your heels. This might not be available for you, so you can find a comfortable sitting position for this exercise. You can actually tuck your toes if you want a little bit of a toe stretch, or you can sit on the tops of your feet. So I'm going to face forward so you can see me properly. We're going to start with lion's breath. Lion's breath never stops bringing a smile onto my face. I find it quite silly, so it's always a great way to start your practice if you are looking to just stimulate your mood. So we're in thunderbolt position. Your core is engaged, your spine is straight and long, your shoulders go up and back, your palms are resting on your thighs. So how it works is that you're going to roar like a lion. You're going to stick out your tongue. Your eyeballs are going to lift towards your third eye center, and then you're going to roar from the core of from your very core in sort of breath work. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate first, and then we can do it together. So you're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to stick out your tongue from the root of your tongue all the way down, and then your eyeballs are going to face forward into your third eye center, and then you're going to lean forward. Okay, so here it goes. So you would notice that my tongue is actually just sticking all the way out. It's not going right. Okay, so here. Last time. Okay. So we're going to start on the inhale. You're going to round your back. So on the inhale, so we're going to start with a straight spine. On the inhale, you're going to arc your back, lifting your chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, round your back, chin comes to chest. Inhale, arc your back, chest shining, gaze goes up. Exhale, round your back, chin comes to chest. Inhale, one last time, arc your back, chest shining through, your gaze goes up. Exhale, rounding your back, chin comes to chest. Coming back into a neutral position. Coming back into a neutral position. Inhale, lifting your arms. Exhale, bringing your left hand to the ground. Elongating your right side of the body. Initiating the stretch from your hip all the way to your right fingers. Release, coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale, bringing your right hand to the ground. Lifting, stretching through your left side. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, repeating on your left. Stretching your right side of the body. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, repeating on your right. Stretching your left side of the body. Coming back to center. Coming into child's pose. Opening up your knees. Big toes touch. Your forehead comes to the mat. If this is too much, you can make fists with your hands and place them underneath your forehead and rest here for a few breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Elongating your inhale, elongating your exhale. Taking your hands, placing your palms flat to the mat, bringing your knees together, tucking your toes, lifting your knees, coming into downward facing dog. You can gently bend your knees here. This is our first downward facing dog for the day, so you can bend your knees. Your spine is straight, and then gently lift your heels and draw them towards the earth. If this is too much, you can still micro bend your knees so that you're not hyperextending. Your heels though are reaching for the earth. Your kneecaps are lifted, your thighs are rotating internally, your core is engaged, your spine and your neck are one straight line, your shoulders rotating away from your ears, your palms flat to the earth, spread out equally throughout the mat, gazing forward and walking your hands back towards your feet. Taking a forward fold, knees bent, your tummy is reaching for your thighs, so you can generously bend your knees here and dangle your head. Inhale, root your feet to the earth and come up, lifting into the heavens, coming into a prayer pose. So to warm up our body, we're going to do sun salutations or Surya Namaskara A to get you energized, to stimulate your body, to stimulate your mind, activating those happy hormones. Okay, so we're going to start at the front of the mat. Your feet are hip width apart, gently lifting your toes and gently placing them back onto the mat. All the four corners of your feet are deeply rooted to the earth. Your kneecaps lift, your thighs rotate into the midline, your core is engaged, your tailbone is tucked under, shoulders go up and back, arms on your sides, palms facing forward, chin parallel to the ground, gaze forward. Inhale, lifting your hands, gazing up into the heavens. Exhale, folding forward with a straight back, all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, gaze forward, spine straight. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg goes up, left leg goes up. You are here in plank. Your plank is not, or if this is too much for you, you can bring your knees down and tuck your elbows towards one another into the midline, gaze up and slide into upward facing dog, making it a gentle one because it's our first one for the day. Exhale, coming down, tucking your toes, lifting into downward facing dog. We're here for 5 long breaths. Your heels are reaching for the earth. Your kneecaps are lifted. Your thighs are rotating internally for 3. Your sit bones are up, lifted. Your core is engaged for 2. Your spine and your neck are one straight line. Your shoulders are rotating away from your ears for 1. Your palms are flat to the earth. And then you're going to gaze forward, lifting your heels and walking yourself to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins, spine is straight, gaze is forward. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting, hands goes up into the heavens, gaze is up, palms come to touch. Pranamasana, prayer pose. Inhale, lifting your hands. Exhale, folding forward, straight spine, all the way down. Inhale, hands to shins, spine is straight, gaze is forward. Exhale, palms to the mat. This time you're going to start with your left leg, followed by your right leg, coming into plank. Your core is engaged. You can come into your knees if this is too much for you, but otherwise we're here in plank. Core is engaged. Your tailbone is tucked under. We're not here, we're here. We're like a straight log, and then you're going to gently shift your weight forward, bending your knees, coming all the way down in a straight line, coming into your belly, and then lifting into upward facing dog. Your kneecaps are lifted, your chest is shining through, your gaze is up, your pelvis is on the ground, and then you're going to exhale, coming down, tucking your toes, and inhale, lifting into downward facing dog. Once again, we're here for 5 breaths. Your heels are reaching for the earth. For 4, your kneecaps are lifted, your sit bones are lifted up into the heavens. For 3, your spine and your neck are one straight line. For 2, your core is engaged, your shoulders are rotating away from your ears. Inhale, looking up, lifting your heels, walking yourself to the front. Inhale, hands to shins, spine straight. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting, hands to touch, prayer pose. So by now, your body is warm, and now the fun begins. So we're at the top of our mat. We're going to start with we're going to inhale and lift your left leg, coming into a lunge. Make sure that your right knee is directly on top of your left ankle. If this is too much, your hands are on your waist. If this is too much, you can bring your knee down into a low lunge. And then you're going to lift your hands. If you are understretched, you're going to just gently lift your back knee and take it back slightly so that you feel a stretch on your inner thighs. So you are here, you're going to inhale. Remember your knee is directly on top of your ankle. You're going to lift your hands and give yourself a slight bounce bounce, bounce, gazing up. You could be here, bouncing if you have the strength. You're going to need to work on your balance here, bouncing, bouncing, and then you're going to bring your hands down and then gently walk yourself towards the center. Your big toes are closer together than your heels, so the shape is a little bit like this. Your big toes are closer, your heels are wider, slightly wider than your toes. Okay, your stance is wide. Your hands are going to come underneath your shoulders. You're going to inhale, lifting, exhale, folding forward. You can bend your knees here so that you're not hyperextending. Otherwise, if you have the flexibility, you can lift your sits bones up into the heavens and let your head hang heavy here. For 5, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Inhaling for 2, exhaling. Inhaling for 1, exhaling here. And then you're going to gently bring your head up and walk yourself to the other side, changing your position, coming into a lunge on the other side. Remember, you can bring your back knee down into low lunge. Remember, your knee is directly on top of your ankle. Your hands will go up, and then you will give yourself a slight bounce here, or you can be here and bounce, bounce, waking your thighs, waking your glutes, waking your entire body, bouncing, bouncing, bringing your hands down and walking yourself to center, repeating wide-legged forward fold from the other side, entering it from the other side. While here, your toes are closer than your heels. You are stretched out. You are feeling a stretch on your inner thighs. While here, so this time, you're going to take your 2 fingers and hook them to your toes. Inhale, look up. You can bend your knees here slightly so that you're not hyperextending. Inhale. And as you exhale, you are going to use your hands to pull yourself down. Your head hangs heavy. Your weight is concentrated on the balls of your feet. Your sit bones are up into the heavens. Your head is almost coming down to the earth. It might actually come all the way to the earth. If it's coming all the way to the earth, you might have to move your feet closer together. Your head hangs heavy here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing your hands, bringing them to your right, working yourself one more time to your right and bringing it to bringing your feet together, folding, and then inhale, coming up to center to prayer pose. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, fold forward, inhale, hands to shins, exhale, palms to the mat, downward facing dog, knees to the mat, and then slide into your belly. Come in to lie down here on your belly. On the inhale, you're going to bring your right arm in front of you. Lift your left leg. Reach for it with your right hand and push it down towards your bum. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale here. So you might not be able to reach your leg, so all you can do is just do your best. You can grab a belt and use it to pull your leg towards your bum, and then change your sides. Your left hand comes in front of you, so lifting your right leg, bringing your right hand to push your right leg towards your body. Inhale here, exhale here. Inhale here, exhale here. You're going to now come to stand on your knees. While here, you're going to tuck your toes. Your core is engaged. Your thighs are hip width apart. Your spine is straight. Your shoulders go up and back. Your gaze is forward. Your chin is directly parallel to the earth. So on the inhale, you are going to take your hands into prayer pose. Palms come to touch. And then you are going to, as you inhale, you're going to tuck in your core. And then you're going to lift through your chest, your head going back. Inhale, tuck your core, lifting through your chest, coming into a back bend, and then bringing your hands to reach for your heels. On the inhale, you're going to lift your chest and push your hips forward. Imagine that there's a wall in front of you and your heels are pushing towards that wall and your chest is lifting into the heavens as if there's a string all the way from your back and it's pulling you into the heavens through your chest. Inhale here, exhale here. Release the tension from your neck. Let your head hang heavy. Your thighs are pulling towards one another. They're rotating internally. You're here for 2 more breaths. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Inhaling one more time. Exhaling one more time. You're going to gently bring your palm to your heels first, and then your chin will come up, your head will come up last. Coming into child's pose, bringing your forehead to the ground, your hands go back. Inhaling here, exhaling here. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Coming up and walking your feet up front. Coming into a forward fold. You are going to straighten your back, engage your core, dorsiflex your feet, lift your kneecaps, lift your arms, gaze goes up. As you exhale, you are going to bring your tummy to your thighs, folding forward. You might have to bend your knees here and lift your knees so that your tummy comes into contact with your thighs. Some might actually just end up here. Just the energetic movement of pulling your thighs, pulling your tummy towards your thighs is what we're aiming for. If you can, you might be here or you might be all the way here. Inhale, looking up, pulling your spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale here, exhale here. Inhale here. As you inhale, you're going to pull your spine. As you exhale, you're going to fall forward some more. Coming back to center and gently coming to lie on your back into Shavasana. Your hands are alongside your body. Your palms are facing up. Your body is melting to the earth. Your body is completely relaxed. Your breath is natural. Feeling prana radiating through your body, feeling energy radiating through your body, feeling open, feeling warm, feeling energized, feeling happy, relaxing completely, letting go of all the tension, letting go of all the tension in your body, completely melting to the earth. Taking a scan of your body, starting from your toes, ankles, shins, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis, your torso, your core, your chest, your neck. Taking a scan of your face, softening your facial muscles, moving the corners of your mouth into the beginnings of a smile, shifting your eyes are closed, shifting your focus into the third eye center and relaxing completely. You can lie here in Shavasana for as long as you want. You can be here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes even, if you have the time. When you're ready, you will wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, return into your physical body. Come in to lie on your right side of the body into a fetal position. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale here. Using your left palm to place on the ground, pivoting yourself into a seated position. Coming into a comfortable sitting position. And come into easy pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Palms come to touch. Palms come to your heart. Bowing your head. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, share it with your network, leave us some comments. We love to hear from you. Thank you.